my friend was asking me, because we were on the phone, and he was like, well, were you an easy kid to raise, or did you give your parents like hell? And I always thought I was kind of easy, and then I thought about it, and I was like, no, I was definitely a pain in the ass. Like, I was obsessed with my mom. She would tell me to go outside and play. So then, like, I would suggest we all play hide and seek. And then I would just, like, leave and go back in the house. She'd be like, Misty, go back outside. No, I don't want to. And then there was one time I really, really put this bitch through the ringer. She was so mad. I had a friend stay over, and I told her, I was like, these are my coloring books. I had a big stack of coloring books. And I was like, fine, just don't touch my Care Bears coloring book. Why is it doing like that? Don't touch my fucking Care Bears coloring book. I leave to go talk to my mom. And what does this bitch do? She starts coloring in my Care Bears coloring book. I was like, we ain't doing this. When I told my mom, take her home. Take her home. Misty Dawn, I am not taking her home. It is 10 o'clock at night. And like, back then you didn't really do that. Like, you didn't call people after 9. It's like, I am not taking her home in the middle of the night just because she colored in your Care Bear coloring book. And I was like, well, I'm not going to be nice to her. So after arguing with her for a few minutes, my mom gave in and she took this bitch home. She was so mad. She was like, I cannot believe you made me do that all over a coloring book. But I was kind of pissed. Like, why didn't she defend me in the honor of my Care Bear coloring book? Like, bitch, you're my mom, not hers. Defend me and my precious coloring book. I'll buy you another one. It's not the same. Why do these parents not understand that it's not the same? Anyway, I think it was kind of more of a pain in the ass. Because there was also times whenever kids would come over to the house and I'd be like, isn't it time for you to go home? Misty! Don't tell your friends that. You're not going to have any friends if you keep doing that. And it wasn't just because I was a kid. I stayed that way into adulthood. Because one time, she was babysitting these 2 little girls. And I was like, all right, Mom, that's not cool. And she's like, Misty, still? And I'm like, yeah, why are you going to have 2 other little girls at your house? And they were little. I was already grown. Like, the fuck is my problem? No. These little girls do not need to be all up on my mom. And I was like, all right, Mom, you already agreed to this, but you better not bake with them. And she's like, I already bought the stuff. And I was like, you bought the stuff to bake with them too? She's like, yeah. I hung up and didn't talk to her for like 3 days.